It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Craig Gentry stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. Swing and the ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Trey Mancini. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the .320 mark. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Calling for it. Plouffe, 2 gone. Here's Mark Trumbo now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Weak chopper up the line. Up with it is Longoria. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Echeverria now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
Second baseman, Adeiny Echeverria.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is the club that's in the middle of the season now, and we've been watching them up and down. They're in 3rd place. They got to get on a roll because you got to track 2 teams down now, kind of put themselves in a situation where can't lose many games moving forward.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Mancini is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Standing in, Corey Dickerson. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Now to the plate, Evan Longoria. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Scorched to third. Machado is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Kiermaier. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Manny Machado now. He brings a stellar batting average into this one, just shy of 380 on the season. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. In the air out to straightaway left. After it is Dickerson, and that retires the side. Stepping up to the plate, Mark Crump. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Change up too low, and it's 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Favorable call in there for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1, and he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Steven Souza stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 2-0 now.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Steven Souza becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Trevor Plouffe. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Trevor Plouffe becomes out number 2 this inning. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kiermaier on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder now.
Adam Jones.
First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson going back to the track, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Ready now, Tim Beckham, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Craig Gentry. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Craig
First
Gentry.
offering on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here. He didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Souza is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit in the air out to left. Gentry is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Outside, 3-0 now. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Longoria rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Riding in once again, Mark Crump. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses ball 1. For Ramos, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 3-2 one more time. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Right fielder.
Looking to minimize the damage here. That's popped up. Out towards short right field. Scope ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging into try it again. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. Souza is there, 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hard on the ground toward short, and Martinez is going to have himself a base knock. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
13, Manny Machado.
From the stretch. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can. Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
There's a changeup over the outside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
Sent on the ground out to second. Echeverria's there. Throw on to first is going to be in time in the into the box. Matt Duffy, a base hit in his first trip.
The shortstop, Matt Duffy.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Standing in, Trevor Plouffe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's in there for strike 1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Gentry makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Hamels ready with the 1-1. At third, Longoria. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Adam Jones. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Throw into second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Duffy gloves it. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning. Here's Craig Gentry. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Gentry.
He's set and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 delivery. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
3-0 now. Trey Mancini would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
First baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Trey Mancini. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the stretch. In there for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. On the ground to the left side. Longoria's there. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat. Ready once again, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. And he lays off there, 1-0.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Dickerson.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Miley into the windup. Here it is on 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Mark Trumbo.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Dickerson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Longoria. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Mancini is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
standing in, Mark Crump. Couple of walks for him thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
He's around first, heading for two. And he'll reach second now with one away. Digging in once again, Steven Souza, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Michael Givens, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Drilled to the left side, and that's through into left. The base hit. Crump is on his way home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Greg Garcia will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1. Ready for another shot. Now, Trevor Clue. No hits, and Lucas Duda will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifted into center field. Jones is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready once again, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Givens just to the right of the mound, and that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Wellington Castillo. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin.
Wellington Castillo.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he falls behind now 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place. Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Digging in and looking for more. he'll look to bring home that tying run from Steve Cishek.
Steve Cishek.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here comes the first pitch. Tim Beckham is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Line drive to left. Dickerson is there. Let's see if they test it. In to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Craig Gentry. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
into the box. Adani Echeverria. He'll step in trying to do something. Scooter Gennett is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he got him. Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Dickerson.
Hit out toward second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. At the plate, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2-1. Here it is. Hit on the ground toward the left. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Darren O'Day takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? 1 there on to first. And how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 out. Ready now, Trey Mancini. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Trey Mancini.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Here comes Souza. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. In now, Mark Trumbo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money. He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-3. Segrist gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled to the right side. And Martinez is going to have himself a base knock. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
The third base.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away. And standing in now the third baseman, Manny Machado. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Digging in now, Wellington Castillo, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate. Mark Crump. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Tyler Naquin will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. So a big moment here, and standing in, Steven Souza. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position.
For 35, shortstop, Greg Garcia.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Greg Garcia is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. Here's Lucas Duda now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Tapper up the line. But it gets foul. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Crumbo. And the inning is over. Stepping in, Jonathan Scope. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for Brad Boxberger. Enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
3-1 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting number 10.
Striding into the box, Adam Jones. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Swinging a shot back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Digging in, Tim Beckham. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Him swinging on the fastball there. Sun Hwan-Oh takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Now pitching for the Rays.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Jones rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a huge insurance run is across to score all the way from first. It's 4-2. So coming to the plate, Trey Mancini, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Souza will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Center fielder, number 39.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Tell you what, that insurance run at the top of the 9th inning right there sets the pitcher up nice. Now, instead of having to live on the corners and nibble a little bit, you can go after them. They hit a home run, solo shot, no problem. You still got a chance to win this game.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it. Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball, but man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
Machado is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Corey Dickerson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss. Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Jones is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And, gentlemen, one of the big keys for the Orioles this afternoon was the play of this man, Adam Jones. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes.